Hi, I'm here to talk about Blue's role from Blue's big musical movie, which is Blue's first film. And that's interesting because Blue really doesn't feel like the main character of the film. In fact, there are three characters that really feel like bigger leads than Blue herself in her first film. Steve being the host, a lot of the film is focused around him. He has a lot of screen time, so that's not too surprising. What could be surprising is that Side Table Drawer and Periwinkle have huge subplots that are big parts of the film, and with Steve, Periwinkle, and Side Table Drawer getting a lot of the focus, Blue really isn't as big of a lead as I would really expect her to be, and she feels even less like a than she does in a lot of episodes of Blue's Clues, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Blue's big musical movie has the best use of side table drawer that there's ever been, because she gets a good storyline, she gets to grow, and she has a touching storyline that really works. And Periwinkle, it's great to see him get a large leading role in the film, and he's a lot of fun. So, and well, Steve is always amazing, so I can't complain about that. So, those characters getting a lot of the focus, that's not inherently a problem. It's just kind of surprising that Blue doesn't have as big of a role in the story as I would expect, and she still has a big role. It's not like she's barely in the film. Uh, the movie is about trying to find somebody to sing with Blue, and Blue has her musical, so she is heavily involved in the plot. She's leaving clues for Steve to find, so she is involved in the events of the story. She's definitely still an important character, and she has a decent amount of screen time, but still not quite as much screen time as I would expect for Blue to have in her first film. And I just feel like talking about because I just find that surprising and interesting. It doesn't actually hurt the quality of the film because I think it's a wonderful film that has a lot of heart. It's very entertaining, great songs. Steve's singing voice is wonderful, and Ray Charles actually gets to be a part of it. So it's a great film. It's just surprising that Blue doesn't really have more to do and isn't more involved in the plot. But what she does get to do is really good, and I think there's some touching stuff done with Blue later on in the film, and how she helps Side Table Drawer and everything. It's all very touching, and she's very good in the movie, and I still really like her role in the movie. It just feels kind of a bit of a interesting choice to not really have her be more of a focus in her first film. And you can let me know how you feel about that if you've seen the film. And if you haven't seen the film, I do recommend it because it's a heartwarming, adorable film that's really well done and has great singing.